welcome to another maths session. Alright, so today we are going to be looking at branching and repetition. Alright, your document will look something like this. Okay, so for the first question, it's got something like this. 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 8 equals something. Right? Again, in algebra, you need to figure out what that something is. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how a quick technique of doing that. Again, you can just add them up in your head, but if you want to just use a number square, just to double check that you are correct. Okay, so we've got 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 8. Again, you can open up your number square, click 1 to 100, and that was 2 plus 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 2, 2 plus 1, 2, is 4 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 7. I'm just going to double check I'm going correctly. And then I've got plus 5 plus 1 plus 8. Okay, so plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1, and then that last one was plus 8. Just double check, yeah. Plus 8, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My answer, I'll put it in pink, is 21. Alright, and that's just how you can use your number square to figure out those questions. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and pop in the answer being 21. Alright, I'm not going to go show you how to do that for B, because I think you guys can crack on with that and do it yourselves. Okay, having a look at C, however, we need to figure out what that little triangle is. Okay, we did this in a lesson before. A strategy to do is use what we already know. Okay, we know all of these put together is equal to 29. Alright, so I'm going to use what we already know. I know the answer is 29, but I need to figure out what that triangle is. Alright, so I'm going to go to my number square. I'm going to keep my answer in pink, just like the question before. So the answer was 29. Okay, and now I'm going to switch to yellow. And it's 8 plus 2 plus 1. So 8. Is that not working? There we go. Plus 2, 1, 2, plus 1, 11. I'm going to go back and check. And I've got plus 9 plus 4. Okay, so plus 9. I know if I'm on 11 and I add 9, straight up to 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just double check that last one. Plus 4. So I'm on 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. And now I need to figure out what that little triangle is. Okay, so I'm on 24 plus triangle equals 29. So I know this space in between, I'll highlight it in orange. No, in fact I won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that triangle I know should be plus 5. Okay, so that triangle equals 5. I'm going to show that again, looking at this example. So we've got 7 plus triangle plus 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 equals 35. Again, I'm going to use what I already know. I know the answer to that whole calculation is 35. I'm going to go ahead, reset, pink for the answer, 35. Now I'm going to add up what I do already know, so I'm just going to miss that out for the time being. So I've got 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay, just double check that. I'm on 7, I add on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. I'm going to go back. Now I'm adding on 3, 6, and 9. Add 3, add 6, add 9. So 12, add 3, 1, 2, 3. Now add 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now adding on 9. I showed you before when I was on 11, straight up to 20. If I'm on 21, straight up to 30. 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's me added up all of those numbers in that calculation. I need to figure out what that little triangle is. I know the answer is 35, so it's that space in between 30 and 35. The answer being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that triangle, the value of the triangle is, oh, it's 5 again! Would you look at that? Huh? Surprise, surprise. Again, if you need any help with that, send me an email, but please give it a go, and if you're not quite sure, watch the video again. Just go through step by step. Moving on to our worded problems, okay? It says, 2a, have this number, and then have it again. What is the new number? Okay, we know when we half something, we divide it by 2. Okay, so the number that you're starting with is 64. You're going to half that. Okay. So the number is 64. If you divide 64 by 2, so in my head, I know 64 is made up of 30. 30 and 30 make 60. And then 2 and 2 make 4. So therefore, half of that is 32. Okie doke. Alright, so you just need to make sure you're dividing. Alright, when it's half, you divide by 2. So I know the next number is 32. Then I'm halving that again. 32 halved. So you're dividing that by 2 again. I know 32 is made up of 30 and 2. So half of 30 is 15, and half of 2 is 1. So 15 add 1 is 16. You can always double check that you are correct if you double that answer. So if I'm doubling 16, I'm doing 16 add 16. So this is a way to double check your answer. 16 add 16. So I'm going to add on 10 and then 6. If I add on 10, I can just jump straight down here. 16 add 10 is 26. Add another 10 is 36. But I'm adding 16. So I'm just going to add on 10 and then add on 6. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 32. So that's correct. If I want to double check I'm correct with my 32 to make 64, I'm going to start with 32 and I'm going to add on 32. 32, I know is made up of 10, 3 10s and a 2, so I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 1, and 2. Okay. So I know I've double checked my answer, and I know that 64 halved is 32, and 32 halved is 16. So I'm going to go back. Half of that is 16. Okay. So we did halves there. We were dividing by 2. Now we are doubling and then tripling. Right? Double is times by 2, and triple, trip 3, timesing by 3. I'm starting with 8. I'm going to double that. Okay? Easiest way to double something. You have 8. Someone says double 8. You go, okay, no problem. I take 8 and I add on another 8. 8, add 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 doubled is 16. Now it says triple that number. So I need to triple 16. Timesing by 3. Okay? So I've got 16 and I'm timesing by 3. I know 16 can be split into 10 and 6. Okay? "16 can be split into 10 and 6. Yes? And I'm multiplying that by 3. So I can go 3 times 10 plus 3 times 6. And then that will give me my answer. Or I can use my number square and I can go 16 plus 16 plus 16, and that will give me my answer. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead, do my number square. 16 adds 16. I'm going to add on 10 and then 6. So if I add on 10, I'm at 26. I add on another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm adding on another 16. Add on 10. I'm at 42. 32, add 10, 42. That makes sense. Then add on another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. My answer? Oh, yeah, that's correct. I thought I didn't triple it there. My answer is 48. Correcto. 48. Okay? So that's a brief little video on how to answer those questions. Good luck with that. If you need any help, feel free to send me an email or send your teacher an email. Thank you and good luck.